here. Let's see if I can let out the video. Excuse the noise. Excuse this strong background noise, but it can't be helped. Thumbnail. To the list. Almost there. All right. I think we're on. Let's see if my voice is coming out all right. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. All right then. Without further ado, let's begin. What's up, guys? The Keylit Solar here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2: Goodbye Despair. Last time we discovered that Mahiru was murdered in the beach house, and it strongly connects to something into the murder mystery game, Twilight Syndrome Murder Edition. So, I'm doing fine, Thomas. Thank you. So anyway, without further ado, let us continue where we left off and start the trial. For our investigation. If I recall, Monokuma Rock should be that way. Let me see how my pet is doing, by the way. Okay, my pet is doing fine. Let us go. Exactly. Time to see who killed Mahiru. Let's see, where is it? Hey there, Great Panda? Panta? Fun fact, do you know why Leon and Sayaka were the first to die in the first game? Why? Is there a reason? Alright, Monokuma Rock. Here we go. Time to find out what happened. No. Why? Hyoko's crying now. No, let me go. Help me! No, he's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Stop harassing little girls. This is what's going on.
Jeez. Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Damn it!
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this trial's food chain. Island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Monokuma, are you okay? What the hell? What the heck? His anger changed its form. I'm right here. Huh? Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? Still,
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
see ya later!
I'll go first and be the one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Well, we have to. Huh, interesting. Alright.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit! If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This too must
So
be
it
the will
begins.
of
So it
causality.
begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high, so we can one day find that shining hope. Yeah. We can only move forward. Let's see if everyone's prepared. Fuyuhiko? I'm a Yakuza. I won't run or hide. Tazuichi? I'm not even mentally prepared yet. Like, I don't think I'll ever be. But we can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right. Mikan? Mahiru, why did Mahiru? This is impossible. Ibuki?
what the?
Monokuma changed forms! Color me surprised!
Hey, hey!
Can he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal. Nekomaru?
If you don't unleash your power here, where else are you gonna unleash it? Don't you want to avenge Mahiru's death?
Okay, Akane. This class trial stuff again. So this time we gotta find out who killed Mahiru, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys. Okay, Chiaki?
'Cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forgive the killer. Sonia?
Listen,
The truth behind Mahiru's death. Sparkling justice may hold a key. No, that just has to be it. Sparkling justice again. Peko?
then
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here. Alright, Nagito. What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go. Yoko? I have nothing to do with this. Gundam? You should be honored.
It's nearly showtime! A mere human such as yourself would be present to witness the beginning of the end.
Monami?
I
I believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair.
alrighty.
I will definitely help you out. Alright then, let's do this. Time to enter the crazy Monokuma head elevator.
You're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Alright then. We're heading inside Monokuma Rock. And down we go. Trial time is about to begin. Here we go. Sorry about that, I'm just doing a little adjustment on my computer. Alright, here we go. And then it stopped altogether. Let's do this. Huh, this is different. Aim! Defeat the boring routine!
So,
I decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible.
It's not like I like you to think otherwise anyway.
That is.
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. It's actually this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like.
My purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in a bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. Very funny. Alright then. It's time to find out what happened to poor Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. An unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people, even Hiyoko. More importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, the life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Let's do this! Alright then. Let me just take another look at the handbook. Okay, these are all the evidence that we found. Alright then. As for skills, I unlocked a new skill, didn't I? Feeling composed, algorithm, ambidextrousness. There we go. Alright then. The difficulty is still on time, isn't it? Alright, let's do... Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Here we go.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
It is, but we have to do it.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
Because it's connected to this case, Ibuki.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Exactly. So we need to find out.
You're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game.
Alright.
Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game.
In other words, it happened.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Yep.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Nakamura's voice cracks me up.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Alright. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed in the beginning. Alright, let's use a staff roll. Okay, the first character the player was able to control was Girl A. And it has to be, from the way she was acting, Mikan.
I see!
There we go.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
You don't have to act so nervous.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Yep.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Poor Mikan.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Could you stop, Hiyoko? Try to be nice.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I'm sorry, but Chiaki saying that is kind of weird.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Girl B.
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Yep.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Have you ever heard yourself?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C. I think that's hyper energetic and unique. Ibuki.
I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Ah, Ibuki, you're such a joy.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Right. Always had a camera, it's Mahiru.
I see!
Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Yep.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
I see!
There we go.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person?
Oh?
It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Yeah, there were two Kuzuryus.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
That's right.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
Mm-hmm.
Since you beat the game,
Let's see.
you probably know what this actually means, right?
Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuri appears twice. Oh boy. I think he had a little sister. Or was it an older sister? Not little
I
sister.
can prove it with this.
Here we go.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Wow, Fuyuhiko's noticing.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
He said,
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
mm-hmm.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
Exactly.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I think Fuyuhiko's noticing. Yeah. Is the high school girl who died in the beginning.
I see!
There we go.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
No wonder Fuyuhiko is nervous.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
He looks extremely nervous.
Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Jeez, foul off.
You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
dead.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely
Based on true events. So Fuyuhiko's little sister is dead.
That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're
Yeah,
probably
you're-
thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
He doesn't want to believe
I
it.
see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
Why
A
would you
mystery
suspect
that
that?
easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Oh boy, don't start manipulating.
That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Nagito is weird, but let's move on.
Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Yep.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is
Yep.
Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's
Exactly.
just a story in a fucking game.
But it's based on real events.
So, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking
exactly.
about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Yeah, she's not relevant at all in this
Maybe
case.
it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? Gundam Tanaka? What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Suzuki?
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
What?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
Oh yeah, Girlie got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
So what happened to Girl E? By the way, shout out to Oops Kid and Kilo Morales. Welcome to the stream.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You don't want to know, mon ami.
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery
Anyway.
of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Correct.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Let's see. Interfere with the murder. Was the killer? Because she was the killer.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Yep.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
But what?
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
So we're gonna have to do that.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
You did? Let's see. Oh,
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
alright.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Yeah, focus on the case, Chiaki. Alright.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Alright. Go ahead, Chiaki.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Yep.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
True.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
All true so
But
far.
the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
There's a picture.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
So far, so good.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Always, you really are an ultimate fanboy.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But
No, I don't think that's
Girl
the
D was the
case.
one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Exactly,
By
Sonia.
the way,
Also,
since it was
did
never
I just
mentioned
notice
in the
that?
game,
Hold on,
we
let
can
me finish.
exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Exactly, but By the way, did you all notice that Teruto's picture had a fork and a
You
spoon?
can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
That wouldn't be the case because the other girls would find
by
them.
the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Exactly.
Then forget this.
Nekomaru's confused.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Yeah, Girl E had to be the killer. What did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? We need to clear that up first. Okay then. Let's clear it up. Alex Drozenko, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Yeah?
what did Girl E do?
Oh, I think I
She
know.
just broke the window in the music room
Broken base
and
photo.
escaped outside.
Hang on.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
That is true.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Mm-hmm.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
It wasn't the window shattering, it was
How was she
the
able to get past those 4
broken base
and
photo.
wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
That knows, really. Okay,
After she killed the first, what did Girl E do?
She
alright.
just broke the window and escaped
It's a
outside.
So
broken
how did
base
Girl E
photo
to
on
the front of
the
need to go back to the
brick in the
need to go
window.
through- Plus, at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, it was the
No,
broken
that's
vase. Here we go. It's alright, GD Rots. Welcome to the stream, as well as Adam M.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Yep,
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
a broken
A
vase.
vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It
was the
the
broken
sound
vase.
of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room,
Yep.
broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway,
Then returned the key to the office.
and went back to wait in front of the music room.
That's when she broke the vase.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
All
To make
sounds
them think the
accurate so
murder
far.
had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Exactly.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Oh yeah, the murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Did we really have
What
to?
the heck? You're so annoying!
Tell me about it.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Do you really have to talk about that?
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Alright.
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though.
It was?
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
What could it be? An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. Exactly, we have to do it. Oh? Yeah, you were out of line. Regarding the white noses are actually very durable, you won't be able to destroy them in one shot. Okay. To destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. Alright. Gun something. Gun them? Alright. Broke. Let's see this. Here we go.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No,
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
it was.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
I don't think that was it.
That's too big to be a weapon.
It is.
Then the piano.
No, that's even bigger.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Gravel.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Not really.
She beat her to death with her fists!
No, I don't think that was it. Gravel.
A weapon inside the music
Hang on a
room,
second.
huh?
Let me check the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
hang on. Let me check the... Her swimsuit stolen by some... Hang on. What? If they use the stolen swimsuit, then beating her with gravel would... Oh! So Ibuki has a point.
Her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the idea.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Ibuki, you're such a joy.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Hat? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And
Yep.
the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, you
Yep.
make an effective weapon.
Yep.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Even Phoenix Wright would be astonished.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Yep.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
That would make sense.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Is that it?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
So, is it good?
But the real important talk begins now.
Alright then.
Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D.
Mahiru?
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yep.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
Yep.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent.
True.
I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
What? Mikan?
Can? That's pretty scary.
Yeesh.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I
Yeah.
might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
It's probably Guy F.
I see!
AKA
Should have
Fuyuhiko?
been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
That's probably it.
But Guy F is...
What?
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game.
Alright, here we go.
Do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious.
Because the school memories were stolen.
Were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
Of course.
No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl Eve and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Easy, Hiyoko.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
It has to be related. Oh? Girl East crime scene photo? I think that's the one. No, that isn't. Between... What was it? The bat. That's right. Sorry. Here we go.
I can prove it with this.
I was a little dumb.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house,
Yep, was hit by a
and Girl
metal
Eve,
bat.
who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way to avenge the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Relax.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
Exactly, we need to calm down.
It's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
That is true.
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
A trap?
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Oh?
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
That is a possibility.
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
What?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Why would you say Hiyoko did
What
it?
is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Hey, easy, Hiyoko. What reason would she have to blame Hiyoko? Is it the footprints?
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Let's hear everything first.
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Oops.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Yes, you did.
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day!
Footprints on the beach, prove
What are
it.
you saying, you accusing me of...
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Yes, you did.
No, that's wrong!
Alright, here we go.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
Yes, but you were.
These footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikans based on how ugly they are.
Very funny.
Don't decide that based on ugliness?
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Yep.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus,
very
the
funny.
Footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Yep.
Different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
That was it.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yep.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Oh, she really is going on the offensive.
I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
Do you remember?
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine. I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Yeah, I think she's lying.
When I went to the beach house, I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
That kind of so easily deceived. I like that.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless
Easy there,
idiots
Hiyoko.
like you guys would be able to do that.
Easy there, Hiyoko. Alright then. The letter on Mahiru. Hang on.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't
Yeah?
go any other time.
Let's just hear everything.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Hang on.
Obviously not.
Let's hear everything
Saying I
first.
met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this
I think it's that
panel
one.
of idiots?
Hold on.
I did go to the beach house,
That's
but only during my morning walk.
It has to be the letter on
Didn't go
Mahiru.
any other time.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Obviously not saying I met up with her when I never even saw her.
Huh?
Damn it!
That wasn't it.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning
Is it
walk.
this one? Oh, stupid
I didn't go
whispers.
any other time.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her. Is this a panel of
Hang on.
idiots?
Hang
I
on.
did go to the beach house,
Here we go.
but only during my morning walk.
No,
That's wrong. There we go.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Here we go. On your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, it's okay if we change the pace and time. I'm just going to island at 2:30 p.m. Alright? Yoko Sayonji.
Letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
It is.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me
Yeah.
and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
And
I
you were
saw
running
you
away.
about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, she was running away from the beach house.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
Yep.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
That is true. Have you seen her?
I didn't.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
Weird.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone.
It doesn't seem to be lying for now.
It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Well...
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter!
How can we be sure?
I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
That's weird.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all
I don't know.
alone.
Is she really faking
That's
it?
why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
There is? In the closet? I mean, there was a gummy there. Hang on.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yep.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Don't lie, Hiyoko.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
A familiar?
When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door.
I don't know,
and ended
something
up
seems off about that.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
Oh, Gundam.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap! Who's someone? Whose trap is it? It must
Easy.
be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
But have you seen it?
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot
Easy.
be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Again with Sonya. Again with that Sonya.
Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonya. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yeah, nice try, Kazuichi.
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
I agree. Something doesn't make sense. In fact, Peko is really insisting on Hiyoko being the killer. Hang on, let's hear all the statements first. The princess is Sonya.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Alright.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt.
Hang on.
You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
Hiyoko
And weren't you
doesn't
also
look...
hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Hang on.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
It was.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Oops. Hang on.
I shall render my verdict.
Hang on, the gummy bag. Hold on, let me see the yellow gummy and the gummy bag. Because it looks like it's... Hold on, let me see the gummy bag. Comes with strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Huh, none of these look like colors that look yellow, right? Because that yellow gummy looks very lemony, if you know what I mean.
Looked upon this mystery's conclusion.
All right, let's try presenting the gummy bag on the gummy.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
Hang on.
You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's wrong.
I was right. The yellow... Yeah, the yellow is probably lemon or something.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
Yep.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow.
That's what I assumed too.
It looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow?
It is.
And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Someone is obviously pinning the crumb on
And
Hyoko.
we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
True that.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Whoa, Fuyuhiko.
Don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet!
Why are you... Fuyuhiko's being very offensive in this trial. Hang on. Let's see what we have to say, because I'm still not sure.
We're not done with Hyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
Okay, let's hear the
You're
statements
talking
first.
about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
Yeah?
And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
Oh,
blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her,
hang on.
we have the
Mikan's
evidence
autopsy
we
report.
need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
It's Mikan's autopsy report that's wrong. That contradicts it.
We're not done with Hyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house.
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No, she didn't.
No, that's wrong!
Because she died instantly. There we go.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
It was.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Fuyuhiko, do you realize that Mikan is the ultimate nurse?
I'm sorry!
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Whoa!
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
It was.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
It had to be.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true!
Let's assume Hyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
And if she was dragged, she would have been covered in blood, right? Adam M, calm down. First off, first off, don't use too many emojis. And second, everyone is assumed to be a good guy. Calm down.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yeah, she was clean.
She was clean.
There was no blood.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Let's hope so.
I won't let you look down on me!
Jeez, Fuyuhiko, what is up with you?
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Yeah, he's very insistent.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Jesus, Fuyuhiko! Tone down your... Alright, hang on. Let's see what he has to say.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Hang on. Alright.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hyoko moved the body...
Yeah, she should have been covered in blood.
She should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Hang on.
The fact that Hyoko was at the beach can be proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Hang on, the shower's broken.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words.
She didn't because the shower is out of order.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yep.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
She can't tie her sash by herself, remember? Oh, right, you don't know, because you are always away from restaurants.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
It should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself. There we go.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hyoko mentioned this before.
She can't tie her...
Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
That is true.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Exactly.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood that got on her? Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Yep.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
But, oh, come on, Akane wouldn't do that.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
I don't think that was the case.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that.
Yep.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me, of all people. Some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Oh, calm down, Akane.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah.
I think you are safe.
Seems like it.
Don't worry, Hyoko, you're safe.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her! Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
I guess I know what it is. Hiyoko really wanted someone to treat her nicely. Anybody else, she just goes on the offensive and, well, you know, goes rough on the others. So, I think I'm starting to understand Hiyoko a little better.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
She just needs to improve on her, well, communication skills.
Hiyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, Pig Barth! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
But at least stop being rude to me, Con!
And I'm sorry for being Pig Barth!
Well, for you, Hiko, any more doubts? Yeah, it was strange.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Just tell us the truth, Hiyoko.
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
That way we can understand what happened to you.
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Exactly. But by the way, Adam, do not mention the C word on the internet.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh?
Yeah?
But didn't you say earlier?
That's because it was a lie.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Can you blame her?
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but...
But?
Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
There was?
Yeah, this one.
Seems I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house at the second island. On the second island, the time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems that someone wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. But wait. That contradicts the one, Mahiru received.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Yeah, it contradicts the Mahiru's letter. Where is it? There we go.
I can prove it with this.
There it is.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Yeah, because according to this, come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
It says it's only changed the place, which is the beach house.
The meeting times are off.
It is.
Also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
And both have similar handwritings.
It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Which letter did he forge? Both of them.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
Yes.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
Exactly.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Exactly.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
Yep.
This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
So everything matches.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Very mysterious indeed.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
She really liked her, huh?
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Nagito, try to act like a normal person for once, please.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Yep.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
Yeah, what happened to you after that?
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
She was chloroformed?
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
That's the only place they could have gotten.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Come on, stop bullying on Mikan. It's not like she had a...
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
She must have been traumatized.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
I can tell that those feelings are actually real this time.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
That's the only reason I can come up with.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer.
So... Wait, Saphira, stop feeling sorry for who? For who? Also, welcome to the stream to you and White Leader. Why do you think Pekko's suspicious?
I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
You know, Fuyuhiko, maybe this time she's not faking them. After all, she and Mahiru were close in this chapter.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Exactly.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
Oh,
so
boy.
if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
Why would I stop feeling sorry for Mikan? Do you know that she's voiced by Stephanie, by the voice actress of Hinata?
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Exactly.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
Oh boy.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Oh boy, nice.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
You do realize that both of them are going for hope, right?
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black. but gray.
Exactly.
You do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Agreed, Hajime. Let's just move on.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Exactly.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us.
Alright.
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Alright then.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
He fell asleep.
Whoa? He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other...
If we don't trust each other, how are we supposed to move on with the class trial for you, Hiko?
The only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
That is true, but... Exactly, we can't just stand around here all day. Because we... exactly, unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, no one will survive. And I guess that's the trial suspending. Here we go. Okay, what do you have to say here?
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't, that's seriously a big no-no. Oh my god. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against this innovation. Who's the club president? So without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Nanu? I don't know what you're talking about, but something somehow feels wrong to me. Nanu? That was weird. Okay. But I don't believe Hyoko is the killer, though.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy
Have I noticed
right
that Monokuma's red eyes is the Hope's Peak logo? Oh? I need to... I haven't noticed.
The person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so
The amazing something. Welcome to the stream.
There's no way I can believe that. Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Alright then, let's go.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you
Something
mean
that
the
was
letter?
used?
No, it was probably the gummy.
The gummy?
Candy can be a clue?
Huh.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
It wasn't there?
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
That's true.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
But where could they have hidden?
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
No one's in the shower room?
Does that mean the killer came back?
That is strange.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Where could the killer have been? A new game? Huh? Dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answers for several questions. Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created in an image within your brain. It's to reach the goal, the final destinations on the synapse course. You can move side with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. Press the circle button to brake and the L1 button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you go through the course. So make sure you're familiar with the controls before you can reach the goal. You take damage if you fall or get some bumps and walls. If you reach a support point, the logic dive? Okay, let's see what is this about. Mention questions. Against coins. Friendship quizzes will appear several times in this course. Be careful. Good use of the brake. Okay? Alright, here we go. There might be a problem. When did the killer arrive at the part from the beach house? Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. So this is a new thing, huh? Logic dive. Oh, okay. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay, jump is L1, got it. And brake is circle. Okay. Okay, first question. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko arrived. That's the only logical conclusion. Alright. Let's see here. I didn't get the accelerator, but whatever. 1, 2, 3. There's probably 3 questions. Alright, question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? I think after Hiyoko left, if they were hiding. That's the only logical conclusion. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, final question. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? In the beach house. They were probably hidden there the whole time. There we go. I was right. So the killer was arrived before Hiyoko arrived, only after Hiyoko left, and she was hiding in the beach house.
It's all coming together.
There we go. Okay, this is a new thing. I like this.
The killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Hey, I'm trying to help you prove your innocence, Hiyoko.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
What? Yeah. I need to answer. Where could she be hiding? It's probably the closet.
Here!
It can only be...
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
Yep.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
That's true.
And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Arrange a hiding place. Wait. Could it be in the Could it be inside the surfboard case? That's the only place I could think of.
Here!
I think I'm right.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Yeah.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
It was,
2
but...
surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
That's why they took opportunity to use the empty
The killer
one.
probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yep, they were.
Yeah, They were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Who says that, Ibuki?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
That's the only logical conclusion.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Thank you, Akane.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
That would make sense.
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever
that is
you
scary.
Want, even if you didn't ask.
But he has a point.
All right. If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
How does that logic work, Akane? But please do.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Huh?
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
What?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
He was asking you a simple question.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Is it?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Just say it.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction?
Okay.
I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Okay, just answer the question.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Is it?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
It doesn't include the killer.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Hold on, let's see. There was Hiyoko who left the beach house. In letter 1, Kazuichi was the one who saw Mahiru's body. Was someone else there?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
So, did someone else saw the body aside from Kazuichi and Hiyoko?
You're the one who went on a tangent.
No, it can't be Hajime because the body discovery announcement shut up before Hajime saw the body.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
What is it?
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
That's true.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Huh. Oh, there's... You will now be able to use the true flashback. Oh? If you hold on the triangle button, the shape of the red... Oh, right. I remember this. So we have to memorize something. Got it. If you don't seem to have an answer or lie, you mistake the ability. Got it. By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone but while you're using a truth flashback. Got it. Okay then. So the truth flashback set is... Let's see. It's not the shower room, that's for sure.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Hang on.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
True.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh?
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
I don't think so.
If they used something other than the shower...
Other than the shower?
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
No, I don't think so.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Hang on.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Other than the shower. Hang on.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
I think it was other than the shower.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Hang on.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Oh, stupid.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the...
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the blood? They cut it up and...
I get it.
Someone who flushed it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Alright, got it.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong.
They could have used the water from the bottles.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Yep.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
The drinks inside the refrigerator.
I see.
Here we go.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Whoop! Now it's Pekko who's gonna argue.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Why is it impossible?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Hang on. Let's hear it. I think we have to present the trash
It's true
can.
there were drinks in the beach house. However, try thick one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Hang on. Alright.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle drink is simply not
Darn
enough. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down.
Oh, okay. There we go.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have
bunch of
used a
them.
bunch of them to wash it off.
Yes.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Yeah, there were.
There were only flavored drinks. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood will come off and your body will get sticky. It will leave an aromatic smell, too. Especially if you used a rock. That alone would raise suspicion.
True that. But it wasn't the
Didn't I
drinks.
say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the
Oh,
refrigerator.
wrong button.
There were only flavored drinks with colored dye. If you use those to wash blood, the blood won't come off and your body will leave an aromatic smell, too.
Hang on.
Especially if you used a rock. That alone would raise suspicion.
Alright, I got it. Press the wrong
Didn't I
button.
say it was impossible? There were no water bottles.
Yeah, there were no water bottles
those
because
words.
someone used them. Exactly.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Yeah, there were.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
Yep.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Look at the
It's
trash
not a
can.
fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right.
Yep.
These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Because these are water bottles.
Now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then,
Easy
the
there.
plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
To wash off the blood.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh no.
It seems you've realized who the killer
I
is.
realized. Looks like someone didn't go swimming.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
Oh boy. I didn't want to believe it. I started to get along with Pecco too. Pecco,
You're the only one!
you're the only one who could have done that.
Echo. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I
Well,
remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
yeah, you were all wet. A little swimming.
The killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles. They'd have to drench their entire body.
Yep.
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Exactly.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
What do you have to say?
Hold on, you bastard!
Whoa.
You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swimming.
Exactly.
No. I saw her.
What?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Yeah, he said that.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
You did say that. Fuyuhiko, what are you doing?
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer!
Fuyuhiko?
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Why are you suddenly caring?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko?
Exactly.
You're not the suspect. Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
How?
We might have an answer.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Yeah, she hid in the closet, but how did she escape?
Pecco is the killer. Then I might just
Without
have
leaving
an answer
footprints.
to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
How the killer escaped. The small window in the shower room? I mean, Akane and I tested that, and it was pretty high, and even though it opened easily, but
I see!
it's the only explanation.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
The window.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
But it's too high.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Pecco could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
But that person would have been left
She
behind.
might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Well said,
Is it
Akane.
possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
That's true. Littering is not allowed.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
That's...
I see! You don't have to throw it away if you
just
can
have to
hide it somewhere on your body.
Pekko's sword! Her bamboo sword!
Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Hello, the bamboo sword?
She hid it in her special place. I'll stab you in yours!
Hey!
No! Please don't be violent!
Could you stop being so mean to me, Khan? Yeah, her bamboo sword. Oh boy. The Hangman's Gambit. This is probably my least favorite one. Oh well. What did the killer use to escape out the shower room? I need an M. W is not enough. D, there we go. We need an A. No. Wrong button. Isn't there a B somewhere? An A, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of these S's. Get rid of this A since it's not gonna be needed. M, here we go. We need another B. Uh-oh. Nope! Darn it. You're going too fast. Nope! Darn it! I hate this one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, I pressed the wrong button! This game is confusing. I need to know. There we go. Another O. We need an S now. Get rid of the M's since there's no longer needed. Nope. Whew. Okay. There's the O. There we go. Wrong button again. All right. Now we need a D. There we go. Seriously, I always get the wrong button.
I got it.
Oh my god.
Pekko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Yep.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yes. Yep. Sappho, what's your... I see your message, but don't tell me what...
You had a swimsuit on.
Don't tell me not to feel sorry for a character.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Seriously, what is your problem with Mikan? She's just an innocent poor girl who's apparently masochistic or something.
Yeah. Pekko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Yep.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Pekko could easily use it to climb.
Yeah.
Well, Pekko, do you have anything to say?
Well, another PTA. All right. Okay, fever time with R1. Okay. See? And nega time. Time to bring them not with your eyes, but with your ears. That's true. Alright.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying
seriously,
she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Then how should he get it back?
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Seriously, why is Fuyuhiko so desperate to defend Peko? There's something between them.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Alright.
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
I don't need to use the...
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible!
I just use my ears.
Bastard!
Calm down.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs!
Easy there!
You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard?
Almost there.
That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step
bamboo
stool,
sword
it
bag.
would have been left behind. This is the end.
There we go. Gotcha there, Fuyuhiko. Okay.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
And that's how she would be able to recover it. Whoa, okay.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Exactly.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
A very clever way to escape.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Alright, ultimate fanatic, calm down.
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
You better shut up and try to behave, okay?
No, you just back off.
Thank you, Kazuichi.
Is it true? Did you kill
Peko?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Oh?
Huh?
She's gonna admit
I
it.
said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Peko's about to admit it. Yeah, she's about to confess. Huh?
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Oh?
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Oh, right.
My motive?
What's your motive for killing her?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
There has to be a connection.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
Yeah, why did you do it?
That. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
What? Justice?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There
What?
is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
Wait a minute.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon.
What's going on here?
The protective father and the smiling mother. Hello! Earth to Pecco! If justice ever disappeared from this world,
Wait a minute.
the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
Wait, what?
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
Wait, don't tell me.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. This is... could she be?
Sparkling
As the light
justice?
of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
What the heck?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
Oh my god, what the heck?
What? What the fuck?
That's my reaction, Kazuichi!
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice!
Oh my god. Are you
In the name of
serious?
sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice! What's going on? What's this? Chill!
This isn't like Pecco at all.
Pecco finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She
That
is
is
supposed
very
to
weird.
be... But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This is very weird.
Mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Right? This is so not Pecco.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
And Monokuma's asleep.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Monokuma.
Hey, this again?
Huh?
Sleepwalking?
Wait, is he referring to...
So what's your answer to my previous question?
Yeah, why did you kill Mihiru?
Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
That's your reason?
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
Oh my god.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
That's the only thing I can explain.
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because she was the accomplice.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
Oh my god.
And executed justice.
This is so weird.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath! She's so gross!
You don't need to fake your tears for that.
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
This is definitely strange.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
What the heck?
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Yeah, let's just end it. This is so weird.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Alright, time for the closing argument. This is so confusing. Alright then, first set. Let's see here. Yep, this seemed like this is the right case. I don't think I have anything here. Let's see, nothing here. Dragging the body. Rushing off. I think... No, that's not it. There we go. This is when she escaped with a stepping stool. There we go. Alright, from the start, nope. This would go here. That's not it. Oh, wait. There we go. This must be where the mask was replaced. There we go. Third, fourth. In this case, nothing here. This is where the killer hid. This is where she woke up. This is where he placed the gun. This is where the killer placed the gummy. Last stop. This is where my hero entered. This is when Kyoko left her footprints,
Here's
and that's
everything
it.
that happened in this case.
Alright, let's do this.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko.
There she is.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character.
Which in this case, Hyoko.
Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later.
Of course, the other ones have plans, but Hyoko is the only one who didn't have a plan.
However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan.
So far, so good.
By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions.
Alright.
That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
True so far.
And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
By providing different times,
Ibuki's really entertaining, that's what I can
lure
say.
them to the beach house separately.
Alright.
Hyoko totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said.
But then she was drugged.
And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later.
That was basically the idea.
At 2:30
Then Mahiru
p.m.,
came in.
Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
The metal bat.
The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Ow.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene.
First, she moved the body.
They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road.
Left the mask.
Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
Probably.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen.
That's what they used water bottles.
Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
She probably bought them in advance.
We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened.
Yep.
In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
Because no littering.
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
That's when when Hiyoko woke up.
The sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean,
she saw Mahiru's body.
To see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
That's right.
After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room.
They used the sword.
That window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
the bamboo sword.
The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
That's probably what they did.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
That's one way.
So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Well, Peko, any objections?
I see. And what of it?
What of it?
Totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru! Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
This is all very suspicious.
That's no reason to condemn me. Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
Can we just get to the vote?
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important
His voice.
You must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
What is going on here?
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
This is getting very strange.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry, and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
Oh my god.
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few?
Sacrifices? Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
What?
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
He finally woke up!
There we
I heard
go.
your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
Really?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Hold on, doesn't this usually happen after the results screen? Well, here we go. Yep. Peko Pekoyama is the guilty party.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What do you mean, Sonia?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
What?
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Sonia...
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Something is strange?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
What?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Exactly.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
There is?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Oh? Hang on.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
The way she said it is cute. Catchphrase? Magazine and library. In the language, she tried to... Oh? The nationality.
I see!
There we go.
That's right. According to what Sonia said...
Sparkling
The article
justice.
was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
So where did Sparkling Justice came from?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
It was Spanish? Justicia brillante?
So,
I think.
Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
Then...
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
I never heard this when I was in Spain. So, Pekka was faking it? I mean, Genesis... Yeah, we all assumed that, but no. That wasn't the case. Because Sparkling Justice is not from Japan.
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Of course it's not.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Can you?
Will you be able to do that?
Well, Peko?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
What?
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
What? What do you mean?
My duty has already been finished.
Duty?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Your duty as a tool?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What are you talking about, Peko?
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
What does that mean?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
What is going on here?
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
How can you have...
What do you mean?
What is going on here?
I mean, besides Peko and Kyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The body discovering announcement?
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
That the killer this time isn't part of the body discovery announcement. It doesn't include the killer?
An announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That
One
leaves
person
us
short.
One person short.
Weird.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh?
What?
Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
You're a tool to be used?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
No way. Fuyuhiko?
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
So Peko killed for Fuyuhiko?
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Yeah, it did occur. Because this picture.
I can prove it with this!
Here it is.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Look at these pictures.
Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Fuyuhiko.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
You knew. You knew that was your sister.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Fuyuhiko, it was you. You beat the game first, and you got the ending prize in your hand.
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
Yep.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's
yeah,
why
we did.
I told you. You're all too late.
Oh no. Is it because she's considered as a tool and we all blamed Peko, but it was intended for Fuyuhiko?
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Oh my god.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Oh my god.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
This
What the hell?
Exactly!
See, that's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
He did?
Young master?
Master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late.
Oh my god.
Cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
This is not
In
good.
that case, the person who gets to live is...
Fuyuhiko.
Me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
I agree, Hiyoko, for once.
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
This is turned dire for everybody. What the heck? Stupid Hangman's Gambit. At least I got an A.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is.
Oh my god.
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What's gonna happen to everybody now? And although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec. Okay,
Sorry.
I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
You just don't know that there are other people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Tell us, Fuyuhiko. Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right when after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. What?
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living.
Oh my god.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
So they grew up together for a long time.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all the time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
Oh no. I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, this is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. Oh my god.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Ah, sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, I'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. Huh. That explains her reason.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can't cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here,
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so?
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what it was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise. It was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
Yeah.
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That the game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey.
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that.
Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong. Wow, Mahiru. Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that I went out of the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh? What?
Young master, I am finished.
Huh?
What?
Fuyuhiko seems confused at that part.
Are you saying you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all. Oh my god. Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes?
So we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer. Oh my god.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like that our loss has been decided yet!
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds very persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool for you? To you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope? Damn it, Nagito! You're very disturbing right now.
Hold on.
What's the use of asking someone like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will? Hello?
Hey.
Nagito. What the heck? Did Nagito notice something? Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf. The fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but... Huh? If you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko. You mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Turtle are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're just saying that. Sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. That's what he said. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right? Even Hajime noticed, huh?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'd still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer just as you said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Oh my god, Nagito, would you shut up, please? Hey.
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Oh my god.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Oh my god.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool.
Oh my god.
A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
They didn't want this.
I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh?
Huh?
A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
What's going on here?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body.
This is...
Hurry!
I don't think Fuyuhiko wanted this.
You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
Fuyuhiko really cared for Peko. So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out. Shut up, Monokuma. We were just getting to a good part. And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happens thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You know about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. It means that's why you have the surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this. Oh my god.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself? I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that. Oh my god, that smile.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master. Peko!
Goodbye.
No, don't say that! And I'm sorry for what I've done to all of you. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Peko, you really do have a heart. Of course. Peko! That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So?
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. Oh my god. That's it. How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair. Could you just let him talk for...
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
Tap this time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Yama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
Let him finish talking, Monokuma!
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Let him finish, Monokuma!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Fuyuhiko.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand?
Oh my god.
We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
No, wait!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master?
Oh my god.
Young Master!
Oh my god, no! This is horrible! What's going on to Peko? Samurai? Fuyuhiko's trying to save her, I think. What the heck? One woman army? What? Monokuma's manipulating Peko? Okay, I'm not gonna just say this is a... Okay, this is kind of awesome. Fuyuhiko, what are you doing? Oh my god! Oh no. No! Jesus Christ! No way! This cannot be! Even for Yuhiko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this?
For Yuhiko! This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! For Yuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion. What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. Not now, Nagito! It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. And I feel even sad and hopeless. But still...
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is unmistakably the truth. Nagito, you're being insane. Tell me why is this guy being a... Tell me why is Nagito a popular character again? Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. What? He's still alive.
What?
Fuyuhiko's alive?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Where is he? Oh my god! He's in terrible shape.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Does it look like that, Hajime?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Oh my god.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Can someone save him? Serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with the hope and the thoughts of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
Why are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. Huh? If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. That's true. If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule like that. A rule, even if it's me.
So...
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
Lie.
I was actually gonna do that all along. So I've already prepared for this. Prepared? Huh? A siren? What the heck?
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood?
Dr. Killgood? You've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat!
He's having way too much fun with that.
So, I'll see you later!
Let's just hope he keeps his end of the bargain. My god. Is it really going to be okay to leave it to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's going to be fine. He's probably going to get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely going to come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
Then all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However...
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else, we will not be able to advance forward.
She's right. There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Kyoko, we need to put aside our differences, okay? We have to work together.
Damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting as if a shit stirrer like came in around. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm starting to respect Fuyuhiko now.
Fuyuhiko!
No one else will be a sacrifice. Let's hope so. I just don't know what to say. That timer again. How many days left now? 15 days left, 10 hours, 10 minutes, and 52 seconds to go. But... Huh? Monami?
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Yes.
4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape.
Wait, what?
For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair?
Monami?
I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well.
Final stage? Our plan?
What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
What?
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The tragedy?
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means.
What's going on?
Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Monami, are you hiding something? Hello. You know, I think... You know what? If we somehow manage to see Fuyuhiko, we definitely need to do the friendship events. Because I want to know more about him. After what happened. Her bamboo sword. Or the black dragon blade. But that's all for us for today, guys. Man, this trial took longer. We're gonna continue this next time. But for today, that's all we can do. But wow. This chapter just... I don't know what to say. That was amazing. And if Fuyuhiko does get good character development, I can't wait to see how he turns out. But just wow, that trial really left us with a very sad conclusion. But let's... Sorry, stretching. For today, let's end... But I'm gonna end the stream for today and continue this tomorrow. Because I have to say, this is getting interesting by the minute. Sure, we lost Mahiro and Peko. fact, I really wish Pekka was really cool, I have to say that. And then this turn of events, this twist about Fuyuhiko and Pekka being so close. Yeah, I could totally... Yeah, people would ship them, that's for sure. Anyway, like I said, that's all for us today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll continue this tomorrow. Until then, this is the Keyblade Soul Lord, signing off.